The last stroke I'd like to share with you today is the half circle stroke. And as you can see here, it looks exactly like a half of a circle. I'm still working with the number 10 flat brush. I've got it fully loaded with some Folk Art Licorice paint. This brush stroke is done straight up and down. You're going to touch the bottom line and kind of like pivot that brush around to create kind of like that rainbow shape, that half circle. So let's go ahead and do one, shall we? I'm going to touch, apply pressure, and pivot that brush around so that I can create that stroke. Lift back up to create that chisel edge where I'm going to stop. You can create this stroke as small or as large as you like. And that is a half circle stroke. If you'd like to practice the half circle stroke, use the free PDF downloadable brush guide that is available on plaidonline.com. And by printing this out, you can see there's arrows that direct you. I'm starting on the left and pivoting to the right. I'm holding that brush straight up and down, beginning on the bottom line, applying pressure and allowing that brush to kind of pivot in my hand. In other words, on my fingers, I'm just kind of letting that brush roll as I allow that brush stroke to pivot. Let's try that again. I'm touching, applying pressure. Can you see how that brush handle is rolling in my hand to create that pivot? If you'd like to continue practicing more, you can even use artist tracing paper or even parchment paper. Get the brush fully loaded with some paint and practice again. Touch, apply pressure, let that brush handle kind of roll in between your thumb and your forefinger. Lift that pressure when you end down the bottom line. You can see I started here on the left. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to roll in this direction. And it's as easy as that. Now let's try the half circle stroke in the reverse direction. I'm going to begin on the top and allow that brush to kind of pivot around. Working on the chisel edge of the brush, I'm going to touch, apply pressure, and allow it to pull around and roll through my hand. I'm going to touch, apply pressure, allow that brush to kind of pivot, and as I get near that top line again, I'm going to release by ending back up on the chisel end of the stroke. And that's how you do a reverse half circle.